Tim bocil ganti bocil.
Shall we take a walk?
Anjay, mommy, hihi, cihuy coy, mommy coy. Anjay, enak banget pakai wawing. Coba kita kita grinding dulu deh. Kita selesain event dulu deh. Apa yang bisa kita selesaikan? Kita selesaikan. Untuk men-unlock mami. Ini dapet. Oke, kita tutorial dulu, tutorial mommy gimana sih pakai mommy ini?
Who will sink into the depths with me? Silence. Struggle. Call from the abyss. Come on out, little critter.
Anjay, coba ultinya.
Engulfed by seas and
Sedap.
Sprout a budding seed. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers.
Ini gua udah gacha karakter ini tapi gak dapet.
Grafting, supper.
Sumpah ini karakter enak teman, kok nggak dapet. Hai smoker, smoky, hai cell, hai jack black. Kambing ini karakter nggak dapet loh. Aku pengen loh ini karakter. Hai Claire, Claire. Namanya susah sekali. Gacha karakter ini susah banget dapatnya, Cok. Hai Sanko, welcome Sanko.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
Hai, aku siapa? Hai, siapa?
Keep dancing. The fruit of evolution. Improv performance.
Berani sama bocil.
Crimson blossom. Don't run. Keep the dance
Boy,
going.
dah. Ini sama siluman akar, berani nggak kau? Nah, nggak bakal berani kau sama siluman akar. Ambil dong. Kita selesaikan misi-misi. Kita cari grinding dulu lah. Grinding. Aizul bubuk. INP. Dia walaupun nggak dapet tapi tetap kita selesaikan. Lumayan coba upgrade coy.
The hunt is on.
I can't believe it. One with the sounds. Leave it to me.
Myself. Wow.
Time to get
No
down
hesitation.
to business.
I Kanjeng Ratu.
Endure and defy. One with the sounds. None shall whisper.
This doesn't sound like a good bargain. Guide my blade. I can't believe it. No mercy.
No. Tidak ada ampun.
Harmonize.
One with the sounds.
Time to get down to business.
One with the sounds. You will obey.
Okay.
One with the sounds.
Strike.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
Wow. Aselo lem paha dep. Paha. Tolong paha. Selamatkan paha. Pas banget lagi. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
I'll save the day. Think you can catch up? Let's give him hell. Oh, sucks to be you. It's morphin' time. Synchronization. Steady there. Counting on you. Attack is the best defense. Pew. Heads up. Time for some hot action.
Gacelingan.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Gacelingan. Leave the domain. Tinggalkan domain. Domain expansion. Satu lagi karakter om-om. Ada apa?
Anything I can help you
Ada
with?
Kalkaro enak.
All is fair in war. Strike! Exterminate. Befuddle my foes. Field of thunder.
Tinju.
Stay vigilant. Appear before me.
Stay put.
Hai Joel, welcome Joel.
Summer!
Nih Kalkaro sebenarnya Kita cari farming. Makanya chapter 2 unlock. Nah, kita cari senjata buat ini aja deh. Kesel aku cok nggak dikasih loh. Nggak dikasih buat karakter barunya loh. Si manusia akar nggak dapet cok. Sedih sumpah sedih banget sedih. Sedih nggak dikasih buat karakter barunya.
You there, Abster?
What's up?
What's up, man?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the sentinels say they're locked up in... Well...
The tower is either too far to see, otherwise we would have seen some sign of it in the shape you're in. Are you...
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Ini sedikit ngeframe ya ternyata. Ini kalau karakter Mommy kita nggak bakal skip story-nya sih. Wah, siapa nih elf? Elf siapa nih? Kok ada elf?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning.
Saja nyanyi
So,
pakai
dear listener,
daun.
tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you? Wow. Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona. I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you.
Fiona.
As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt...
Apa nih putih-putih nih? Hai Raya, welcome Raya. Anjir si Dewi air.
Tune into my memories.
Ini Dewi air nih.
Laureate.
Hai. Cakep juga cowok elf.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a
Entah kenapa
special
aku
connection
menyesal
between
gitu loh
them.
gacha karakter si itu dapetnya Kalkaro anjir.
What is the meaning of this?
Aku juga pengen di sini.
Someone used their resonance ability to...
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel.
Kalau gitu aku
Imperator's voice
kumpulin
guided
lagi
me
deh,
to you.
nggak mau deh. Udah 1K 1K doang mah. Terima kasih sih Joel, tapi kalau bisa lebih lah. Kalau bisa lebih lah Joel.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
Akhirnya bangun.
How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Nggak ada star sama Wiwi. Itu aja kau chat aja. Nggak ada yang bantuin.
Phew. I tried every...
Unlock. Question unlock. 1000 jauh banget 1000. Jauh banget 1000. Ini misi ubur-ubur kan nih.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo.
Oh di
I think the head of the
atas.
Thessalians approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? I invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Thessalians try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means
Injak
storming
dia
through their front
Mami.
gate.
Wih.
In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information than the person Cartathea mentioned to you. I'll call you.
Injak dia Mumi. Mumi baru. Duing. Wanjay.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper,
Sangat penting.
especially
Apa
when
nih?
it was I who extended the invitation.
Wih, cakep banget cuy. Glitter matanya. Shiny.
Cantarella Thessalia, 36th matriarch of the Thessalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Cantarella.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Anjay. Oke, Mami, aku ikut. Mau kemana, Mami? Aku ikut. I will follow you. I will follow you, Mommy.
Won't you have a seat?
Ya. Oke, duduk. Silakan duduk.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
Oke, aku akan terima teh dari kamu, Mommy.
Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge. Won't you accept my apology?
Drink dong. Udah dibikinin teh sama Mommy, masa nggak diminum? Minum lah.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
Udah dibikinin Mommy teh, masa nggak diminum? Minum dong, minum lah.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Thessalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Apa opinimu? cuma satu, ya udahlah, yang ada aja.
So you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Thank you, Joel.
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodian's invasion of Raguna has long... The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Udah nggak sampai 4K aja. Di aku masih 2K loh. Oh, mungkin belum naik ya, perlahan-lahan.
Yes and no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come, the truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it. The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was...
This is it.
Anjay, double ganger. Hah. Open sesame.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Oh, sama. Oh, sama. Oh, ini pedang si Dewi Air ini nih. Pedang yang elf itu loh. Pedang yang cewek elf.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form, although the Sentinel's will had... I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to say... In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make. The position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images.
Nanda ako ambil
The
bantal
story
deh, aku
it
nggak enak
told
tahu
was
monyet.
very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Mungkin kita skip aja lah ya.
I would never have imagined someone. What surprises we Thessalias.
Kita skip aja lah ya.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Thessalia estate that leads.
Dapat kah senjatanya? Alah, kirain dapat senjatanya loh.
Directly to the sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lift.
Kirain dapat senjatanya loh.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there.
Suruh naikin yan lagi. Boleh.
A super.
Boleh.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh, and what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is best. We Thessalias have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Ya udah sini. Ya di sini kok di rumah.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Oh, lu sini ya udah sini. Jadi kalau itu gimana? Cakep banget cowok sumbe. Ayo. Ayo lu sini bilang payung deh. Oke lah.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit, and there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the sonorosphere itself?
Didn't think there would be gull pups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind staring at them for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when the leaf burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinascita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. The gateway into the sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere.
You have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised that you and
I'm also unsure. This must be the sort of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed in.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its. What you said to Cartathea.
Epic moment. Oke, word baru. Oke. Oke, 3%. Anjay.
This gondola only
Bocil ya ternyata si elfnya ya.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am. We'll be arriving at the first water ice soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this... Oh! Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now. Vines over the...
I can feel
The Order's... I see now. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants by...
If the Threnody...
Abby is still on more dark tide rent, don't worry. The vines are remnants of the dark tide. The foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and fight. This calibrator seems to be... One moment. It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Bateraiku habis, Cok. Baterai mouse-ku, Cok. Bullshit.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns. Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
hitam baterai mouse-nya coy. Oke lah, karena baterai mouse-ku berhubung sudah habis, jadi kita akhiri sampai di sini dulu lah ya. Aku pakai touchpad aja deh. Oke semuanya, see you in the next stream, bye bye.